Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news. And now the news in details. Nigerians react. How can a minister of health says he doesn't know his doctor's hazard allowance? The Nigerian Minister of Health has reportedly said he doesn't know the hazard allowance of the Nigerian doctors and nurses at the forefront of the fight against COVID-19. Nigerians on the internet are now reacting to this news, baffling over the report that the minister says, "I don't know," in response to the question of how much the doctor collects as hazard allowance. Currently going viral is a video of the grilling of the health minister by the Speaker of House of Assembly, Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila. In the video by a Nigerian on the social media, the health minister said, "I don't know," in an answer to the question of how much Nigerian doctors and nurses are being paid as hazard allowance for being at the forefront of the fight against coronavirus. Nigerians on the internet, especially the ones with medical background, knowledge, or relatives who work in the medical line, are all fuming at the response of the minister. They feel that the minister not knowing the hazard allowance means that the lives of medical personnel are not valued. So here are the reactions of Nigerian people. They said that battling COVID-19 is routine work for healthcare workers. He also does not know the hazard allowance is 5,000 if anything happens to one in the front line. Enough is enough. And another Nigerian says that my Minister of Health says that he sees no reason I should be paid a hazard allowance for the work I am paid to do. I think it is time for a farmer to be the Minister of Health, or a tailor can't do any worse than what the previous or current Minister of Health has done. Let's give other professions a chance. And they says, see that Kenny's Minister of Health is still at his post. One has to be impressed at the thickness of his skin and in his seemingly entrenched belief in his own self-importance in the face of all the trials and tribulations he is facing. You know, Nigerians also said that good morning doctors, nurses and healthcare workers woke up to a video of the Minister of Health denying us visa hazard allowance. When the Speaker of the House of Representatives asked him, he said, "We are not really threatened by the novel coronavirus because it's something otherwise." The Minister of Health openly said he doesn't know how much the hazard allowance is, the same set of people he is supposed to be representing. We are obviously a joke to these people. Exactly. The health care sector, they are just a joke, because this is to tell you that the lives of these nurses and doctors are not important to them. Because if it is important to them, they will not say that they don't know the allowance of the hazard allowance they are earning. You can imagine this. How can a Speaker of House of Representatives say something like that? It is just a shame to our government right now. The only thing they know is just for them to embezzle money. It's just for them to enjoy the money the way they like. And it is just so bad. You can imagine this. Nigerians also said that he didn't mince word or even stammer. Came out straight that the reps had to remind him that this is a novel virus we are dealing with. We health workers do not sit down and just check temperatures. Please, that should be corrected. How many times has Nigerian government actually looked into the health sector and aided in our growth and development? That is the thing. Nigerian workers, they are not concerned about them. There was a time that the nurses, they go on strike. Why? Because they reduced their salary, because they did not pay them on time. And that is what we are experiencing in our country. And the most unfortunate part of it is that they don't value these people, trust me. Because if they value these people, all these our administrators, all these our leaders, they will not be traveling all over the place and start looking for a medical care. Because if they appreciate what they have in their country, if they appreciate their doctors and nurses, at least they will equip them, they will train them, they will give them a better facilities and equipment that they are supposed to have. But here we have in our country, it's otherwise. They don't value them at all, they don't value them. And it's a slap, it's a shame on our government right now. Nigerians are disappointed with them. Nigerians are disappointed. Even me, I'm disappointed for a minister to say that he doesn't know the hazard for doctors and nurses, hazard allowance. It's a shame on Nigerian government. This is to tell you that our concern is not their own concern. This is to tell you that they don't care about us. They don't care about the doctors. They don't care about the nurses. And that's a very bad thing. It's a very bad thing, I'm telling you. And they are saying that when unqualified persons are placed for above the best, brilliant, because of useless selfish interest of the favorism, beast of no nation. They said that we remember, it's a bad thing that they keep remembering that Nigeria leaders are not up to task. He said, tell me why a whole minister should come on here, open his buccal cavity and says he doesn't know that doctors are being paid hazard allowance. Nigeria is a shame. Of course, it is a shame. The president of Nigeria Medical Association should be among the task force for COVID-19. He is not a member. Why? That is a question that is being directed to our leaders because they are not up to task. They are not doing what they are supposed to do. And it's a slap on them all. So guys, what is your own take about this? What do you think about this news? Your comment is highly appreciated. And kindly drop your comments at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. We really appreciate you. And God bless you once again. If you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button. And also press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will be the first person to watch our latest news. God bless you and always stay safe.